You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now. I'm back. Rodgers for Black and White Sports. Well, we're getting more coming out of this Aaron Rodgers, Bill Maher Club Random podcast interview. It is online now. You can watch it. I have not seen it yet, but I've seen plenty come out of it. Man, a lot of content comes out of these podcasts these days. Aaron Rodgers was talking about partisan politics and how if it has, quote-unquote, effing ruined the country. Now, when you look at Joe Biden on one side and Mitch McConnell and Liz Cheney and Mitt Romney on the other, I can understand him wanting to projectile vomit everywhere when he thinks about partisan politics. Plain and simple, I get it. That's why I've always contended that, frankly, Donald Trump was an independent because he, too, sort of hated them all. Something you might want to think about there, Aaron. Well, Aaron has come out, and as he has made these comments, and of course he's made comments about the virus, the mandates, and all that, and as you can imagine, the partisan woke Twitter mob has come for Aaron Rodgers again. Yes, they've come for Aaron Rodgers again. And Bill Maher. Now, they've been trying to get Bill Maher for the last, 18 months. And then, September, October? They tried to get Aaron Rodgers back then because he said, oh, my God, I'm immunized. And then they found out he wasn't vaccinated. And they lost their mind, as if it was any of their damn business to begin with. Let's get to this. This is the blaze. Aaron Rodgers tells Bill Maher partisan politics is effing ruining this country. Immediately triggers partisan mob. Yeah. I mean, isn't that funny? He doesn't actually attack either side, but it's the progressive leftist wackos that lose their mind over this. They're not much on free thinking, are they? They're just really not. Bill Maher sat down with Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers on Sunday on his podcast, Club Random, to talk about everything from COVID-19 mandates to abortion to former President Donald Trump. Throughout the podcast, Rodgers repeatedly condemned partisan politics, saying, quote, I don't want to be part of any politics at all. I believe what I believe. Most of it is based on my own personal version of common sense, and I don't believe in partisanship. Two-party system is effing ruining this country. He and Maher also agreed that the debate surrounding COVID-19, vaccines, mandates, lockdowns have become ridiculously politicized. And just watching the left, they turn that shit into weaponization. We know that. Quote, this ideology, this is not medicine. It's indoctrination. That was Bill Maher. And to me, the frightening thing was never the disease itself. The frightening thing was how much you could get people so quickly to change their way of life. Wow. That Bill Maher did pretty good with that statement. The frightening thing was how much you could get people so quickly to change their lives. We noticed that. Man, at first, all right, take 2 weeks to flatten the curve, right? Question mark. But then just about every conspiracy came true. Vaccine mandates, vaccine passports, lockdowns. And that's my whole effing problem. You know, I grew up in a small town. This is what we talked about the other day, where Rodgers is saying, hey, they ruined every business in his hometown of Chico, California. Quote, we passed out $6 trillion. But the sad fact about that is that a very big chunk of it was just flat out stolen, Mars added. I mean, we spent more to keep people hiding under the bed than we did for WW2. World War II cost $4 trillion. We passed out almost $6 trillion for this, and it has ruined this country. Inflation, this is a massive part of it. You flooded too much money. Good God, free money. I mean, wow, talk about a country that's gone a little soft. A video clip from the podcast shared on Twitter predictively drew the immediate ire of those who prefer political outrage to the open exchange of individual thoughts and ideas. This was, in fact, Bobby Burak from Outkick shared it, talking about how the conspiracies came true involving COVID and how the government kept people hiding under the beds through the lies. Here we go. The leftists fire back. Scary that so many people would change their lives because doing so might save lives. Or scary that so many refuse to do so despite the fact that it might. And no, conspiracy theories came true. They all did. Literally no conspiracy theories were true. Yes, they did. No, the frightening thing was the disease itself that killed 1 million Americans and hurt many, many more. That was frightening. That was the frightening bit. Stay in your house forever. I don't give a shit. Quote, the frightening thing was never the disease. Just why, in caps, does he think so many people were taking precautions and others were dying? Maher is definitely closing in on Rogan as the two battle for Rush Limbaugh's base. Wow. Maher has become as insufferable as Joe Rogan wannabe. He called him a Joe Rogan wannabe. Okay. On the Rubin Report, and they go on to talk about the fact that Dave Rubin is going to have Bill Maher on his show September 21st. I'll check that out. That'll be pretty good, probably. So, there it is. I mean, Rodgers, Maher both just came out with it and said, freaking politics, the partisanship is screwing this whole country up. Did you ever notice that when Donald was in office, that he would pretty much work with whoever if he thought he could get the deal done? Frankly, I appreciated that. Anybody ever heard of the swamp? Well, they didn't use that terminology, but that's what they're talking about, is the swamp. Plain and simple. Bill Maher, dude, you need to give up. I mean, I don't know if you're in some kind of denial. I don't know if you're worried that it will change the entire complexion of your career. I don't know what it is. But you're talking a lot more like people on the right side of the aisle than the left side these days. I don't trust you as far as I could look at you or throw you, although you are kind of skinny. I might be able to throw you a good ways. But the point is, man, give up. Them people, most of them, are nuts these days, and they hate you. Aaron Rodgers, pretty sure he's already given up. He don't give a shit if they hate him or not. I like that. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.